How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here, and we're reacting to another episode of the Vampire Diaries, episode 11 of season 3. Oh, so that ending to the last episode was something, wasn't it? With a kiss happening between the pair. It wasn't Catherine that was posing as Elena. Yeah, Elena got to fully embrace to fully embrace that kiss. With, I don't know, there was signs of like it wasn't like she was disgusted or anything, but she was just completely surprised, and maybe for the better. I don't know. We're gonna see those the aftermath of those emotions for sure with this episode. But yeah, we also said goodbye to Jeremy, but I don't think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a situation like Tyler last season, where of course he departed, but he did come back towards the end of the season. It might not necessarily mean the end of this season for Jeremy. It could be next season or the season after, but I don't think it's the last we're going to see of Jeremy, in my opinion. So yeah, but yeah, great stuff last time. So why don't we delve into this episode? It's episode 11 of season 3 for the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
Would you hurry up? We have work to do. You know, class isn't going to spontaneously self-destruct.
Might do. Would be nice.
Chipper.
No reason. Be with you in a minute.
So,
you lost, Stefan!
I left the house. He was going on about his new school in Denver.
Good,
Have
good.
you talked to Damon today?
No. Why?
No reason.
No reason whatsoever. No reason. Just channel that frustration. Yes. Oh,
So,
Harry's
there's
birthday.
something I need to tell you,
Shit.
and you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, she ain't. She ain't.
Jeremy's gonna be leaving town for a while. He'll be staying with some.
I mean, you know, I thought she was going to talk about the whole David situation, but that is important too.
Lockbox. No idea. Whatever's in here, Bonnie seems to think will help us kill Klaus. So the sooner she can get this thing open, the sooner we'll know she's
I
right.
want to suspect
Think
the
spirits of a bunch of dead witches that can make a coffin invisible.
That they'd figure out how to open one. Fine.
I don't think they're
You
budging.
know, none of this is...
You and everyone you know. Like, I don't know, me?
No, he's bluffing. His family means more to him than anything else.
You sure about that?
Well, I don't know, Damon.
He's all
I
alone.
mean, I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
One way to call
whoa,
someone's
whoa,
bluff,
whoa.
Stefan, is to be willing to lose everything if you're wrong.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Denver,
It's,
huh?
yeah.
I'll never be able to, and I'm sorry.
This is his life now. This is his journey.
I'm
He's
so sorry.
yeah. It's turning out to be a great birthday for Caroline.
Pick up where we left off. But here you are, guzzling for vein like the rest of them, I'm sure. So much for friendship.
Friends don't strip friends of their free will.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
granted, yeah, that was a little extreme.
A
I
little.
get a little moody. Just
A little.
Speaking of who?
Oh! Oh my God!
Well,
Holy
you
shit,
may want
Stefan!
to send the rest of them away before it gets messy. Again.
I don't know if that's failing to make a point, Klaus. I'm just saying. Your words may have aged like milk.
Day is everyone's favorite day of the year.
Yeah, and now it's just a reminder that technically I'm dead. Look, I didn't even like 17.
It's
And the only point to 17
way
was
of
to get
looking
to
at
18.
things.
It's a filler year. I am.
Hybrid bite will kill a vampire.
Yeah, I know exactly what it'll do.
Piss
Stefan
off!
pushed me too far, so I'm pushing back.
I'm not
You are
biting
leaving
to
Caroline
kill.
out of this.
Tyler, I've been supernaturally blessed with the good fortune of a sire bond to you, so one could consider this me putting your undying loyalty to the test.
I'm dying.
Talk about humanity dimmer switch. Screw you.
Hey, it's progress,
Can't
David.
a council meeting ever just be a council meeting?
No, impossible. They have to go extra because that is what they are.
Say goodbye to your old life so that you can move on with your new one.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's apt, but okay.
Okay.
Hey, people have died and lived on their birthdays and been born on their birthdays before.
Cheerleader, Bonnie.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. That is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I wish to be human again.
You dropped dead in your sleep.
Yeah, well, I guess I have 9 lives.
Not a bad thing to have in a town with a vampire problem.
What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you on the Founders Council?
I'm a Fel. I come
That
from
makes
a long line of
sense.
founders. We hit him up for some money for the fundraiser.
Well, he should. He's loaded.
He's in good company. Some British guy just pledged to match every dollar we raise.
What do you mean, British guy?
The British are coming.
Protecting my friends.
Please, Damon, just get your brother under control or the council will be forced to take action against him.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, come on, mate. Give peace a chance.
Peace was never an option.
You're an even worse drug liar. I might have texted Tyler.
Oh,
What?
he's part of your old life.
Break. You can't control what everyone does all the time.
Well, ooh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of a psycho case.
You're that guy, aren't you? The one begging to have his teeth kicked in?
Oh,
Take it from me, man. Life's too short.
Just go away.
unless you're Alaric and a vampire.
You want to take Klaus? You want to beat the villain? You've got to be smarter.
I don't know. To beat the villain, Damon, you have to be the better villain.
That is cold. To beat the villain, you've got to be a better villain. Yeesh. Holy damn.
Yeah, but you know. That's what I want for all of you guys. In the middle of this crazy life you got stuck living.
The
Is
normal.
that how you see it?
I
That we're stuck?
I'd say it's attached itself to all of you pretty tight, yeah.
mean, I don't think there's any escape from the supernatural, is there? In before something happens. In before something happens. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Did you just bite me?
Oh my god.
Tyler, no. We're not losing I swear.
Well, crazy or not, that kind of love never dies. He's bluffing.
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but if you don't want to believe
Is
him,
it worth the
believe
risk?
me, I know my brother better than anyone, and right now I don't have a clue how far he's willing to take this. So if he
This
says
is a
blink,
statement.
I suggest you blink.
He's back.
Okay, well then I'm gonna drive your blood source off Wickery Bridge.
I don't believe you,
Yo, that is come on. Okay, Stefan, fuck this.
What's going on? I'll send them away. You win.
Holy shit.
The car, Stefan.
He's not. I fucking cannot.
I lost you the minute I left town with him. You just haven't let yourself admit that yet.
She had
Is that
hope.
what you're doing? Trying to make me hate you?
Well, I think this is a really good start.
I don't really care what you think about me anymore, Elena.
As soon as there was an idea of driving off the bridge, yeah, I knew that, oh my god, that is just very insensitive. And then he just says all that shit, it's just fucked. You do feel so bad for Elena, but it's just so fucked.
My apologies. You're what's known as collateral damage. Is nothing personal.
She's not collateral damage! I definitely see the vulnerability though of Klaus here.
Yeah.
Secret. great cities and art and music, genuine beauty, and you can have all of it. You can have 1,000 more birthdays.
Holy shit, I got chills from that.
I don't want to die.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Caroline.
Holy shit. I'm getting chills. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Just not right now.
It's kind of like a parallel to her not being able to let go. For Stefan.
Good night, Damon.
Like I said, not the last. Not the last. Not the last. Refuse to believe. Look! Are you shitting me? That is one-upping. Okay, I see it. I see what they're doing.
It's okay if you want to let her go.
I am seeing the parallels to
Because I feel like
the funeral.
I've disappointed her a little, like I've disappointed them.
No.
Brian Walters, the medical examiner.
What's with the steak? He's not a vampire.
No,
What?
this was a murder.
Meredith? I don't. Meredith. I'm thinking Meredith. There's something shady with Meredith. Of course, that might be what they want you to think, but I don't know. Oh, that was great stuff, though. That episode was just great stuff. I mean, especially with the escalation of the war between Stefan and Klaus, and Stefan really took things to new levels, I would say. Yeah, I mean, that was a bit cold, what he did with Elena. Yeah. So, yeah, the moment he with Klaus, with him saving Caroline, I got real like there were chills from that moment. I don't know, it just was very, very. Yeah, that's all I can describe it. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, it's a way to get with Stefan, what he did, a way to get under Klaus's skin, but it's fucked. It is fucked. And yeah. So yeah, great episode. I'll get flack for this as well. I don't care. I don't care. It's my opinion. Everyone's got an opinion. But I mean, that Klaus moment with Caroline, again, I don't know why. I've had people who are like, are you sure, Liam? But I don't know why, but he, you know, whenever I hear Klaus sometimes, the doctor does come out, okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry, okay? I don't know why, yeah, it might be because they're British or whatever. I don't think it's that, because, you know, we have, you know, people who could sound differently in terms of, you know, being British and all of that. But for some reason, they're both, for me anyways, because, yeah, I think that Matt Smith and Joseph, well, they do sound kind of on the same wavelength, and I don't know why, but whilst that moment where he was telling, you know, Caroline about the fact that you know, about embracing life and you know what's out there for her, yeah, there was a side of me that was just embracing how beautifully written that was. But there was also like another side of my mind that was thinking, this is, for some reason, this is giving me the this is giving me the vibes from that scene in Doctor Who, where it's basically we're all stories in the end. If you know, you know. Without, you know, prying into further details. But for some reason, and I'm probably the only person who thinks the similarities are there in terms of like Joseph and Matt's, you know, the way that they speak and all of that. But yeah, like I said, everyone's got their own, you know, opinions and all of that. So yeah, but no, that was I think that was probably my favorite bit of the episode. Because there is that, like, we are tapping further into, and I am liking how these last few episodes we have tapped into the vulnerabilities of Klaus. As much of a menace he can be, we are still tapping into vulnerabilities. Especially if Stefan's playing this anything you could do, I can do better game. So, but he was willing, he could have left Caroline to die. But yeah, he made sure to heal her, and yeah. And it was really, really beautifully done as well, because pardon me. You know, he was talking about, do you think your life has no meaning? Because he reflected that way about himself before. And I've genuinely believed that. So, because like I said, for as much of a menace Klaus can be, for as damaging and detrimental to Mystic Falls Klaus is, I don't think he is void from that human. I mean, the coffins, for crying out loud, that is a kryptonite in itself for him anyways. But, you know, he says stuff like, I felt that way before about my life having no meaning. I can buy that. So, especially when you, I guess, want to take a look at a few episodes back with the flashback episode about how the originals came to be, etc. So, especially with how resented he was from Michael. And it was just really, really powerful. But it's just the writing, the acting, it was just great. And it was just really beautiful. Obviously, you didn't expect Caroline to die, because I would have been throwing this chair out the window. But no, it was just a really, really beautiful way to really, well, not just, you know, go into a very, very beautifully written scene, but also, I guess, tease the Caroline Klaus relationship, apparently, because I was like, I didn't want to say it at first, because I'm like, I mean, I'm embracing, as well as just having my nerdy brain just go into overdrive, but I'm also embracing how beautifully lovely, how beautifully done this scene is. But I was thinking, there's also a tease, isn't there? Because there is such a soft approach from Klaus to Caroline, and then he decides to really shame Tyler. That's it, though. He's showing that love. I feel like he's showing that love, but he's still being a menace, because, you know, Tyler got that, like, shape. And I felt that was really, really, you know, nice, because I was just thinking about, okay, well, you know, Werewolf, Caroline was there to support Tyler during those stages, so yeah. But Klaus decides, I'm going to one-up. So, but again, there is that vulnerability, there is that love. That Klaus can have. So, and I think they might be pushing things with Klaus. I don't know. It's going to feel weird, though, because, I mean, Klaus has always been, for me, a menace. He has always been someone who has been you know, I've hated him. I have hated him so much, which is fine and all, because, you know, especially when you reflect on the events of you know, what happened at the end of season 2. Yeah. But there are moments like that in this episode that I'm really like, damn. You know, there's no malice from me to him in that moment. That is just, I guess, genuine beauty. Oh man, it was really well done. But hoy, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the last episode was Jeremy's swan song in terms of Vampire Diaries. Or because even with this episode, I don't believe it's the last we're gonna see of Jeremy. But you know, just with the way that he was obviously compelled. But I really did love how Bonnie had a say in things, because look, I do get why, especially given season 3's track record for Jeremy. I do get why this was a safe option in terms of Elena's perspective. So I'm not shaming her. I don't want to, you know, throw shame or anything like that to Elena or anyone who was, you know, in agreement. This is for the best for Jeremy. But Bonnie brings up a really, you know, good point, to be fair, about the fact that, you know, he should choose how he basically wants to live. Which, yeah. I mean, yeah, Jeremy has been through the ringer this season, especially with Anna and Vicky. And then, of course, the last episode was very, like... But, I did get why Bonnie was very... Because you do start to think about this is veering on, you know, Klaus and, you know, Stefan in terms of that free will and all of that. And you're taking that away by forcing him to go into a linear direction. Rather than, you know, because yeah, Jeremy has been through it rough. But again, that free will's taken away because you're telling him, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to Denver and stay out of this whole situation until the whole Klaus situation blows over, etc., etc. You're not suggesting the idea. You're not saying, hey, so how about we do this and we do that? You're putting a compelling option on, well, not even an option, a compelling spell onto Jeremy. And he has no choice but to go. So you're taking away that free will, really. And, you know, Jeremy hasn't even, you know, he's not having a say in things because he's been compelled to go to Denver, for crying out loud. So, yeah. And it does become a bit iffy from Bonnie's perspective. It's like, well, this whole control thing is, I mean, we know that with Klaus and what he did to Stefan, well, we know that free will is just it just gets taken away, and I can't help but feel we're doing the same shit here. So, but because we haven't had Jeremy's opinion. I mean, I think Jeremy's opinion matters the most, really. So, yeah, he's been through it rough, etc. But at the end of the day, you can't be like, oh, you like, it's like a fighter in the ring, isn't it? You've got the manager saying, "Stop the match, stop the," and then the fight is like, I'm not done until I'm done. So terrible comparison, but you know, at the end of the day, despite how rough it is for Jeremy, he's still got a say in things, but not as of the case of the last episode. So. Yeah, but yeah. And Stefan, I mean, look. I do, like, he's all about destroying Klaus, and that's all that currently matters. And it is, like, yeah, sure. might, because he obviously wasn't going to drive off into the river and all of that, the same river. Like, that's it though. He does have that knowledge, because he was there, about the river, about the bridge being the area where Elena's parents died. He wasn't going to do it, but obviously Elena at that moment doesn't know, and you know, it's a testament to being worried about how far Stefan going to go in order to make a point to Klaus. But that's it though. Stefan is in an area where there's no holds barred whatsoever. And he has to sacrifice that love, that protective, I guess, aura really around Elena, if she's gonna be safe, if he wants to stick it to Klaus. So, and he's gonna go unhinged. And it is just, like, because you do sympathize with what Elena's going through, and that's why, like, whilst obviously Stefan is trying to sell the idea to Klaus, it's still, you like, and even though he's not going to drive off the bridge, it's still, you still feel a sense of discomfort, right? And that's what I'm feeling, because, you know, Elena, at this moment, she doesn't know what the hell is going to happen, and the bridge is there. It's a fucking cold reminder. I can't lie. So, but that's it though. He's willing to sacrifice that. He's willing to sacrifice that respect, really. It's this game of one-upping the opposition that Klaus and Stefan are going through. It's, you know, you make one move and then, you know, I'll up your game and then I'll up my game and that's it. So, and people have to come in the crossfire, really, when it comes to proving a point to the other. So, and it's just really fucked. It is just really fucked. But in the end, yeah, sure, Stefan's gonna try and look out for, but it's a really, really callous way, isn't it? It's a really cold way to stick it to, like he's saying, call off the hybrids or things are going to get met, and he's going about it in a very, very, like, I guess it's effective, sure, but you don't have to like it at the end of the day, and it's just, yeah, it could just be fucked at times, in my opinion. So it's like, mamma mia. But yeah, it was a really solid episode. I don't trust Meredith whatsoever. She's shady. Yeah. I'm going to be wrong, but Meredith is shady. So yeah, and, you know, there was the whole Damon and Elena bit at the end. I'm glad that because obviously there was a little bit of dodging going on here between the pair. So, but yeah, I felt like that the way that scene was handled was really, really well done. So yeah, he's respecting things and all of that. So he's, you know, knowing that Elena needs to contemplate things and all of that. So and, you know, Elena still hasn't, you know, figured out things and everything. So, but, you know, Damon's not making any forced moves or anything. Of course, it's a situation of where do we go from here after that kiss in the last episode. So I felt like, you know, the aftermath of that kiss being portrayed in that moment was just nice. So yeah, but yeah, a solid episode. Really enjoyed it. Great stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!